Good afternoon, one and all. Today we are discussing about multiple alleles. So, what is the allele? Allele is defined as a alternative part of gene. Alternative part of gene or different form of gene is known as allele. So, what is the multiple allele? So, what is the multiple allele? What is the introduction? What is the definition? What is the feature of multiple allele? And what is the example, including ABO in human being? So, what is the definition of the multiple allele? So, multiple allele means each gene consisting the each gene consisting the two alleles. Each gene consisting the two alleles. What is the allele? Allele is defined as a alternative part of the gene. So, compulsory each gene consisting the only two. So, other than two, more than two. So, multiple alleles when more than two different forms of given gene existed in a species of their called as a multiple allele. Multiple allele means so each gene consisting compulsory only two is known as allele. So the is known as gene. So the gene and alleles both are having the same characters and same features. Same characters and same feature, but more than two alleles are presented on the gene is known as multiple allele. When more than two different form of given gene existed in a species, they are called as multiple allele. So the normally individual has the two alleles only. So other than two alleles means more than two alleles are presented on a given gene is known as multiple alleles. So during the study, genetic Mendel also assumed the only two alleles of the one trait. So if two alleles are presented the only one gene. So more than three alleles, more than two alleles are present on the gene is known as multiple alleles. So there can be a large number of possible allelic forms in the same form population. The same population. The situation is called as multiple allelism. What is the multiple allelism? There can be a large number of possible allelic forms in that same population is known as multiple allelism. The next one, what is the features of the multiple alleles? So what is the feature? Multiple alleles always occupy the same locus on the chromosome. Means the gene is presented on the which chromosome? The gene is presented on the which chromosome? The multiple allele also occupy the same part of the chromosome. So genes are presented on the chromosomes. The alleles also presented on the chromosome. And the next, multiple alleles always influence the same character. Same characters means genes show the same characters. Which characters? That characters are followed by the alleles. Means gene is showing the which type of character, either height, either color, either weight, and what is the character of the gene. That's one is the compulsory followed by the alleles also. The next one, no crossover among the member alleles of the same multiple allelic series. So no crossover means, for example, one gene is showing the height. For example, height is the 6 feet height of the human body. There is no chance for the crossing the 6 feet height with the alleles. There is no chance for the decreasing of the height also. That's then also don't cross the alleles. So the gene showing the which type of characters, the gene showing the which type of feature, the gene showing the which type of particular things. That one is the compulsory from the with the alleles also. The next one, what is the examples of the multiple alleles? What is the example of the multiple alleles? So ABO, blood group in human, coat color in mice, the next one, coat color in rabbit, eye color in Drosophila. So first we discuss about the ABO in human. Blood group of ABO in human. So total how many blood groups are present in the human body? Total 8 blood groups. A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, and the next AB positive, AB negative, O positive and O negative blood groups. So the A positive, A negative blood groups are divided from the only one group. A is divided into A positive and A negative. Depends upon the RH factor. Depends upon the RH factor. RH factor is the one of the allele. RH factor is the one of the allele, and blood group is the gene. Gene compulsory, it consisting the two alleles. One positive allele, one negative allele. One positive and one negative allele. So in here classical and most common example allele is the ABO blood group of human being. So in this, gene coding blood groups has 3 alleles rather than 2. For ABO gene, the ABO gene, the three alleles are IA, IB, and I alleles. IA, IB, and I alleles. So what is the I here? Immunoglobulin. Immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin B, immunoglobulin I alleles. So we typically called as the ABO system. Simply ABO system. So in here, in ABO system, A positive, A negative is the two alleles, B positive, B negative is the two alleles, AB positive, AB negative is the two alleles, O positive, O negative is the two alleles. So in here IA, IB and show codominance. So in individual who is the heterozygous for these two alleles, and two phenotype of both alleles are completely expressed as the producing blood type AB. So in these alleles, O allele is the receive both IA and IB alleles. So in here, O positive, O group always receive from the AB and A and B also. And then the next one, this is the genotype IA, IAR, IAI. This is the genotype. Example, genotype and phenotype. And type A, type B, type AB, and O. So this is the genotype. The next one, coat color in mice. Coat color in mice means hair color, simple hair color, and physical appearance of the mice. So the coat color or hair color of the mice determined by the single gene with a series of alleles. Alleles for the back, black, brown, and different colors of hairs are produced. The next one, the alleles of follow order dominants like a different order. So this means dominant black and albino, and black is dominated the albino. So different colors are dominated by the each and everything. So in here, one gene is showing the one type of color only, and one allele is also showing the one type of color only, as it depends upon the gene character. This is about alleles.